Someday we'll get paid for this.
Why pay more? Do you really want to spend $3,698 on a funeral service at Strickland? Or would you rather drive to Fairhaven and pay from only $1,895? From Chatham Drive, turn left on Highway 80 West near the airport. And now with a second location in Swainsboro. Fairhaven, excellent service at a fair price.
Anne Savage, George Morrison, Doc Ellis, dead today. Hello, I'm Andrew Repasky McElhinney. Welcome to Philadelphia's obituary talk show, Dead Today.
And I'm Greg Giovanni. If you were dead yesterday, you're dead today.
Nina Foch and Anne Savage, two American actresses, dead today. Foch is famous for Spartacus, The Ten Commandments.
Certainly, I remember both. And Anne Savage is a dear star of yours.
Yeah, a real favorite of mine from her work in Edgar G. Ulmer's film Detour. So let's take a look at that clip. This is from her introduction to the film.
How far are you going?
How far are you going?
That took me by surprise, and I turned my head to look her over. She was facing straight ahead, so I couldn't see her eyes. But she was young, not more than 24. Man, she looked as if she'd just been thrown off the crummiest freight train in the world.
It's such a striking performance of intensity and yet very controlled. It's really unlike anything else I've ever seen.
Unsettling actress. Speaking of unsettling drama, real-life drama has ended today with the death of Sunny von Bulow. She died after a 28-year coma. You remember her husband, Klaus?
Yeah.
He was twice brought before a jury and twice convicted of trying to kill her, 2 different times, both times with shots of insulin. Putting her in a coma, she revived the first time. They found insulin in the house. They found it again after, she had no business taking insulin.
It's interesting because being in a coma for 30 years, you do wonder what is life and what is quality of life. And on To Dead Today, we'd like to take a clip from this thing called The Suicide Tourist, which is about a man who went to Switzerland and he chose to end his life after suffering illness. Let's take a look from The Suicide Tourist.
I think I see my medicine.
Okay, can I give you a big kiss?
Of course.
Okay, I love you.
I love you, sweetheart. So much.
Okay. I have a safe journey. I'll see you sometime.
I think euthanasia and the right to die is one of the most important issues facing America today. And I think it's important to figure out where we stand on this important issue.
In top deaths this week is W. Mark Felt, a.k.a. Deep Throat, the man who leaked the Watergate story. He authorized 9 illegal break-ins into friends and family of people reputed to be with the Weathermen underground group.
Dead today, Rear Admiral George Morrison, Jim Morrison's father, who had a distinguished career in the Navy. Somewhat at odds with his son, but in 1990 he visited the Père Lachaise Cemetery where he put a plaque on his son's grave via this image that said, true to his own genius.
Oh, well, that's very nice.
It is.
A lovely fatherly
It's a
deed.
fitting tribute.
Yes. Doc Ellis, the all-star pitcher, is dead today. He overcame, at a late date, his longtime addictions. One of his biographies, Doc Ellis and the Country of Baseball, spoke of him having been drinking quite a bit before he pitched a no-hitter against the Padres in 1970. He later came out with that he was high on LSD while he was pitching that game, a no-hitter, and was actually high on something his entire baseball career.
Wow. What did he die of?
I don't know.
Bob Spiers is dead today at 63. He's a real wonderful comic director, worked on Ab Fab, Fawlty Towers, Are You Being Served?
Wow.
Even directed the Spice Girls in Spice World, the movie, which is, kind of a lot of fun.
We lost a celebrated director, Robert Mulligan. is dead at the age of 83. His most famous probably is To Kill a Mockingbird, but his list goes on and on and on. Same time next year, The Other, Blood Brothers, The Moon and the Sixpence, Inside Daisy Clover, which is probably my favorite of his.
I really like The Other, which contains one of Uta Hagen's rare screen appearances,
Yes,
the great
indeed.
Broadway actress. Let's close now and remember those who have left us.